I love grilling and chilling, and you guys know I'm a rail fan, but this might even be a little too close for me. Okay, welcome to this week's episode of Luv Subbin. And where are we at this week?
We are at the 2025 Hershey RV Show.
Yes, so we're going to be kind of checking a few things out. There is something that I just saw on Media Day that I think is going to be very, very interesting that we're going to be checking out here with regards to surge protection.
Yes. And we're going to be doing an old recipe and we're going to be serving it up a new way. So
we've got a content creators meet and greet, as well as the normal stuff that we'll find at Hershey.
Yep.
Maybe some interesting, I think we've never been in a Brinkley before, so we're going to look for Brinkleys here. Yep. Yeah, so join us as we hit the Hershey show this year. And so what's cool this year is that the Airstream Club has an actual booth here that they're manning to hopefully get some folks to answer some questions. And we're manning that booth is Bill Hamblin from the Airstream Club.
Yep.
And look at who we bumped into. Brad from 13 Adventures. Haven't seen him in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Long time no see.
How's it going, Brad?
We're the lucky ones.
Yeah.
We're the lucky ones.
So yeah, we're bumping into these guys. Had them at International.
Yep.
And yeah, a pretty sweet booth with the Airstream Club.
So this is a new one for 2026. This is the Tommy Bahama Interstate 19 Gran Turismo.
GT, which I assume is Gran Turismo.
Yeah. So we'll walk through this and see what's new. It looks like they're doing a collab with Tommy Bahama again.
They've done that before with some of the other ones.
Yes, they have. So let's see what it looks like. I guess it's different fabric for the walls.
Probably.
Oh, and I see Tommy Bahama in, sort of in embroidery on the seat cushion there.
This is one of the smaller vans.
Yeah. So very teeny tiny little convection microwave, I'm assuming. I like the teak wet.
Excellent. This one doesn't have the sticker on it. I can use this one. Nice teak flooring there. That's pretty
nice.
Sweet.
Just another interstate with something different this year for 2026 is the two-tone leather work.
That looks sweet.
Isn't that nice? Look at the stitching on that. That is very luxurious looking. Oh, that's super nice. And look how they put an Airstream logo right there. And look at all the stitching here. Super, super nice. Oh, and it feels really good too.
That's Corinthian leather, I believe.
Is it?
No, that's a joke.
Oh, okay.
From those of us that remember Ricardo Montalban and the Chrysler LeBaron, I think it was?
In the Chrysler tradition of luxury, yes, even rich Corinthian leather, Chrysler Engineering achieves fuel economy for the time.
There we see some YouTubers over there doing some filming.
So this is the 24-foot Atlas, and there are a lot of things that sell this. And number one, I love this mirror here with the rivets going around. And this also pulls out as a Murphy bed.
That's key.
Yeah, so you could keep your bed partially made up with a Murphy bed.
Yep.
And so you're not trying to store bedding and having to remake your bed.
I think that's a great idea for a van or a small Class C like this.
And I love the positioning of the TV right there, and it actually will lower down into the cabinet and close with this little cover right here.
Yeah.
So that's a great way to store it while you're traveling. And I think the big selling point, I love this table by the way, it has a unique shape to it. The unique selling point is this bathroom, which is gorgeous. It's like a hotel style bathroom.
Yep.
With the lighting and everything, I just think it's amazing. And look at the wood accent in the back here.
Oh yeah.
The wood accent here, the aluminum in the back here too.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
And I love the porthole, see?
Yep.
So much to like about this one.
Yep. I suppose if ever the gods dictated that we had to get rid of the sub and get a van or a class, this is what we would get.
Yes.
And it's not that much more expensive. When you think about it, this is about, it looks like according to the sticker price, about 40 grand more than just the little itty bitty Interstates. So that looks like a pretty decent.
Induction cooktop, you know, one single sink, but just the touches in here are just gorgeous.
So this is something I am super excited to see. I've been waiting for this for quite some time. If you guys know, I am a huge fan of the Hughes Autoformer. You can check out this video right here, which shows how an Autoformer works. But what this does is this improves upon what I have as far as an autoformer goes.
What is that for?
And you can see as I turn down the voltage,
It's a combined unit. It's surge protector and also a power booster. It means if your voltage drops down to the mark, it automatically boosts your
it'll begin boosting.
so you don't.
I didn't see that, but I've been looking for that. Where are they on?
So it'll boost 2% all of the time, and then 10% once voltage goes to 109. The difference between this and the autoformer that I have is that it's Bluetooth, it's got the output, and of course Hughes finally figured out don't call it an autoformer.
Exactly.
They're calling it a power center because, as we all know, an autoformer is perfectly fine at any campground, but the automatic transformers is what people got confused with. So hopefully this is also, this should be waterproof, which the...
Yep. We had a cover for ours.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the new Hughes Power Center replacing the autoformer at both 30 amp version and a 50 amp version. Totally awesome. And it's $649.99 for the 30 amps. So we've mentioned a couple times before how we've been seeing more and more Brinkleys on the road.
Definitely.
Seems like whenever we pass one, they're all over the place. And I don't think we've ever been in one.
Right, so we want to see what the Brinkleys are all about.
So we're going to check out one of their big fifth wheels, and then we're going to seek out one of their smaller ones that would be analogous to what we have.
Like a 23 foot.
All right, so let's start with the big fifth wheel here.
All right.
So as we got into this one, we noticed it was a toy hauler rear porch. But you noticed something that you really liked.
Well, I think it's very interesting. This is the first model I've seen that doesn't just have a couple couches here and there. This is almost like an actual living room situation with not quite an L, but almost a L-shaped sofa here to give you that real living room feel.
Yeah, I really kind of like this layout here. And then over here, you've got the workspace, so for folks who are working.
Right. And a little bit of dining space here. Some extra
So what's your
chairs.
critique of the galley, see?
Well, let's see. GE profile. Okay, and this is actually a gas stove. I'm impressed. See, 4-burner gas stove.
So that one probably works as opposed to our Furrion.
Yeah. So look at this nice sized gas stove here. That is sweet.
So GE appliances,
And
that's
I like
pretty
the
cool.
feel of the what do you call this when you have the metal that's kind of
The Linex kind of stuff.
yeah. It feels really good. I like
Also
it.
note how high the grate is above the burner, so you can probably get some good simmering.
I would think so, but also check this out: small, medium, large. So
Yeah.
that indicates the different burner amounts.
Yep.
So the small one would be for the simmers. The big ones back here would be for their high heat. I would actually, if it were me, would reverse these two. Because if you're simmering something, you kind of want it out of the way, and if you're doing something with high heat, you kind of want it forward because you're going to be doing more active work with it.
Yep.
So if it were me, I would have switched these two and maybe moved them around a little bit. But
That's the chef and Cindy. Cindy in chef engineering.
exactly.
You've got your standard fifth wheel layout with the bathroom, the bed, but I wasn't sure what this was. I was like a laundry room. What is this? But if you come back here, look at this sweet office space. This is absolutely wonderful for somebody working on the road here.
Yeah.
You can really shut yourself off versus that space that we saw lower there, which might be maybe for kids homeschooling maybe or something like that. Whereby this is for the person who's actually doing Zoom meetings.
And it has bookshelves and everything.
This is actually really cool.
Places to store file folders and stuff. Yeah, this is nice.
Yep.
If you want a home office, this is looking good.
All right, so we're in a Brinkley 23, which is about the same size layout as what we have.
The question is it include the slide outs or not? Because that makes it much wider. And so it's very interesting in here because I'm not sure this curtain kind of works for me here. And
Well, I mean, we've got a curtain and an open.
yeah,
like
but
that.
it's
It just seems more open than ours.
yeah, it does seem wide, but more wide open than us. I will say that they have a 3-burner stove, which is suburban. We have the 2 smaller eyes and the nicer big eye, so that's very nicely done. Double sink with a window, I love that. And the bathroom seems very nice as well. Very, very roomy for a 23-footer, I would think. Much roomier than ours, so I mean, it's a good use of space, but you know, it just does feel overly large to me, but I think it's very nicely done.
Regular air conditioner, not ducted air.
Yep. Furrion fridge.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Suburban oven
Not that GE. I don't know why they didn't put that sweet GE in there. Probably because that was a 4-burner, right?
Yeah, that was a 4-burner. This is a 3-burner, but I like the Suburban cooktop much better than the Furrion. So, super nice.
You know, I think size for us is something unique in the RV world. Mm-hmm. What did you just say?
Well, I said if someone gave me this luxury motor coach or offered me the Atlas, and I'm sure this is probably 3 times what the Atlas costs, I would take the Atlas.
Yeah. This is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
But you know what? I don't think it says to me camping, really. It's just too big. I would feel like I was cluttering around in just a big space for 2 of us.
Aside from just driving this thing, to me is...
It's like driving a semi or a bus.
No, it's not like it. It's exactly like it.
Look, but you have this huge windshield.
You know what? I'll take our little
All the little electronics here.
I'll take our little Airstream and our F-150 any day of the week.
Absolutely. So we are here at our content creator meet and greet booth, and we are basically on the far side of Nowhereville.
Yeah, I think we're still technically in Pennsylvania, but
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, we're behind.
Good luck finding us. Just come to the Brinkley area, and we're right behind the Brinkley area.
Yeah, right behind the park models and stuff.
On
so.
Acadia Street. Go all the way down to the end of Acadia Street.
Yeah, we're barely in this whole venue, so yeah, we'll be on the end of nowhere here.
All right, see, it's been a long day at the RV show. What do we get for dinner tonight?
We have stuffed bell peppers. It'll be stuffed with ground beef and rice, and we're gonna try something different, and we're gonna try put it on the grill. So that should be kind of fun, and it should add some nice smoky flavor to the bell pepper and the meat. So should be good. We've got the rice going with some tomato sauce. We've got the ground beef going right there. We've got our bottoms cut out and the tops cut out of our bell peppers, and they have some olive oil and some salt and pepper on them. They're about ready to go on the grill, and I think this should be a good dish.
Give them an initial char, we'll fill them, and then I think for that second one, we'll put some smoking chips on and try and get some smoke into them.
Awesome, that should be really good.
All right, you can see the peppers are on indirect heat. I've built up the sides of the coals there to try and give some heat to the sides of the peppers. So we're gonna leave them on there oiled, put them on for about 10-15 minutes. See how it goes.
We're going to take a look-see and see how they're doing. I think they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think I need to rotate them at all.
No, I don't think so. I don't when they're in the oven, so I think it's about the same situation.
They're good to go.
I think so. All right, we're on the grill and ready to go.
See, what do you think?
I think that the cheese is melted and they're looking good, so we're going to take them off the grill.
All right, let's do it to it. A little dark, isn't it?
A little dark.
Way dark. All right, see, yours went inverted. We didn't capture that on camera because we weren't anticipating it going inverted.
It did a little bit.
But it doesn't look much worse for the wear.
No, it doesn't. So we're going to give it a shot. I'm anticipating some nice smokiness to...
Some good smoke while we were grilling. We had hickory wood chips.
Yep. I'm anticipating some nice smoke. It's hot though. I'll say, this is a stuffed red pepper, but it's elevated with just a little bit of smokiness to it. So that really makes it nice and special. So it's very good.
Doing it on the grill.
Mm-hmm. Doing it on the grill is absolutely great if you can do it.
And by the way, just in case you're wondering, we're going to have an upcoming video on the things that we bought at International Rally for improvements, and you won't see that crappiness anymore. As we have some curtains coming in from Danny Designs that we'll be installing next week.
Yep, we're excited about that.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, well, there you have it, the Hershey RV show for the year. What do you think?
I thought they had a lot of new stuff. It was very interesting. Airstream had some nice products as well to display.
Yeah, nothing really new. I was surprised they didn't have a Frank Lloyd Wright. But...
Right, but I think that's just sort of in production in a limited way, and they had only 1 or so models ready to look at. So
yeah.
They were just probably keeping that one pretty much private.
We had like 2 people show up for our meet and greet.
Yeah, we had 2 people show up for my meet and greet.
Thank you for showing up, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. But, you know, of course, if you saw my Instagram post, they put us out way away from everybody.
Yeah, as you can see here, it doesn't make us too sad because if you can see here, we had quite a few people show up for our meet and greet at International.
Yep.
Which we thought was pretty cool.
All right.
So if you like this video,
hype and give us a big thumbs up.
And if you think we've earned a subscription, click that subscribe.
And comment below if you've been to Hershey and what you like to see there.
Because we come out with Airstream and RV related videos just like this one every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.
And how appropriate.
Here it
Closing
comes.
out with our train in the background.